Again, my name is Gabe Zollner. Anyone notice how things have become so quiet about Benghazi? No one's talking about Hillary Rodham Clinton and her perjury comments that she made, while she was under oath to Senator Rand Paul. That's all sort of under the rug. No one's talking about the survivors. No one's questioning what they did, who they worked for, how long they were there. That's all going away. And what's the focus on now? Well, the focus on now is North Korea. Yeah. See, what this administration does is what they've always done, and that is divert, distract, and deceive. They're taking the focus off of the issues that should be focused on and diverting our attention away from those. The reality is that right now, North Korea does not have a delivery system. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't cause a whole lot of damage, because they can obviously smuggle something into the country, especially like a dirty bomb. I mean, our borders are so porous that I wouldn't be at all surprised that they've already got a number of those devices already here, just waiting to be instructed as to what to do next. This country is a complete mess. You got Lame Brain McCain. He's on the radio again. He's talking on KFY. Yeah, we got to secure the borders. Hey, McCain, how do you propose to do that? I mean, it's an easy thing to say. We have to secure the borders, and you're all absolutely correct. But how do you propose to do that? Huh? You don't have an answer, do you? See, that's the problem. Guys like you just like to hear yourself talk, because those are buzzwords people like to hear, but there's nothing behind those comments. How do you plan to secure the borders? And honestly, do you not think it's like a day late and a dollar short? Do you not think that we've already got all kinds of cells right here in the United States? Al-Qaeda cells, Taliban cells, Muslim brother. Shit, we don't even have to have cells. Obama's got them throughout his whole administration. Yeah, I mean, this is completely crazy, Yeah, we have to secure the borders. Once again, McCain, what do you suggest we do, huh? You don't have an answer. You never have an answer. And the answers that you do have aren't worth having, You're just a complete joke. So is your sidekick. Yeah, the new senator for Arizona. Yeah, Flake. What a perfect name for him. Jeffrey the Flake Flake. Boy, I'm so glad we got freedom of speech here, the First Amendment. Otherwise, I'd be in real deep doo-doo, wouldn't I? Yeah. Well, you notice, I never threatened anybody. I wouldn't do that. I'm not stupid. But I sort of call a spade, you know what I mean? And I've told you what I think of you more than once. And I've told Flake the same thing. Matter of fact, I think like that about pretty much all the senators and congressmen. None of them, not one, has stood up to honor their oath. Yet they're making $175,000 from the suckers that put them in office. Yeah. And you all have like, $4 or $5 million to run your circuses? And your circuses get nothing done. I've talked about that until I'm blue in the face. I'm still waiting to get some responses back from some of the emails that I sent you. I sent you a couple of emails asking you to get up on the Senate floor. Yeah, with your buddy Flake. I sent them to Flake as well. And demand that nothing happens in the Senate. Nothing gets accomplished, nothing moves forward until Obama releases his documents. But you won't do that because you're part of the conspiracy. If you weren't, you would do that, because that's the only thing that can protect the American people. But you have no interest in protecting the American people. I wonder if all the senators and the congressmen were promised a seat at the new power structure once it's all in place. I mean, when you think about it, nothing else makes any sense, because they're not all that stupid. They have to realize that, the new world order is not going to require a Congress, because already he doesn't respect the Constitution, nor does he respect Congress. I mean, how many times has he said, if they don't agree with it, I'm going to do it anyway? Yeah, you're all jokes. You're all jokes. I don't know. Big sis? Wonder what she's doing. Maybe she's doing target practice, you know what I mean? With those hollow points. And her blue shirts are doing target practice with those hollow points. Nobody uses hollow points for target practice. Even idiots like you guys wouldn't use hollow points for target practice. But then again, maybe you would, because you don't pay for anything. It's all given to you, you know? Doesn't matter what you use. Anyway, I wonder how many millions of rounds Hillary and Bozo sent over to Turkey that are embedded in the bodies of little children in Syria. Huh? You know what amazes me is how you people sleep at night. I don't understand how you sleep at night. But I guess when you've been as corrupt for as long as you have, it's like a second nature, you know what I mean? You'd have difficulty sleeping if you were honest. So this is like natural for most of you, especially you long-term flunkies, you know? Like Diane Frankenstein, Barbara Boxer, you know, the list goes on and on and on. You know, Chucky Schumer. Chucky Schumer's a real piece of work, isn't he? You gotta go to Wikipedia and Google these flunkies. It's unbelievable. None of them have ever worked. Well, very few have ever worked. So, what's her name? Landau? She was a real estate agent. And then she got lucky. And her state got lucky because she held up Obama. Yeah. The Louisiana Purchase. Oh, yeah. Anyway, enough of this.